Temperatures the last couple of days have been over 80 degrees. So 82, I think, yesterday, or 83, and then 81 or 82 the day before that on Friday. And we're supposed to hit 80 again today. And I have to tell you that 80 degrees is miserable for me. I don't mind sweating. Do not get me wrong. But I like to be sweating because I'm actually doing something. And I cannot stand when I start to sweat because it's hot and I'm just sitting there. I think this week, I just released this morning the chicken coop build part 1. And I think this week I'm going to dedicate to some fishing and hopefully some catching. Because the sockeye are in and I don't want to miss the run like I did last year. I want to get out there and enjoy it. I want to see if I can get some fish in the freezer. I got a friend down in Louisiana that I told him if I catch some fish, I'm going to send him some fish this year. Real awesome couple down there, Amy and Brett. Broussard Homestead. They've got a YouTube channel. But I'd love to be able to catch some fish, get some nice big old fillets in the freezer for Amy. She's a huge salmon fan. Send her down some salmon. Good people, really good people. It's 71 degrees right now at 9:46 in the morning, and while that may not sound like much, remember that last night I went to bed at 10 o'clock at night. The sun was still up and it was still 70 plus degrees. It doesn't really get that cold. The last 2 days I've slept with nothing but screens closed, all my doors wide open, all my windows wide open, to try and get some circulation. And when we get this warm, we don't really have a lot of air movement. It's okay, that's beautiful. We're supposed to get a chance of rain this week too, which would be nice. If we don't, I'm gonna have to water the garden, water the potatoes. All right, enough chat from me while I'm driving down the road. We'll catch up with you again soon as I get ready to go fishing. I washed the kilt today too, so I won't be wearing the kilt when I go fishing, at least not today. I'll just throw the waders on because it's wet and I don't machine dry it. I hang it to dry. You kind of have to do it that way. So it was time to wash it, though. I haven't washed that kilt in 2 or 3 weeks, and it was starting to stand up on its own.
the left at the end of this driveway.
Okay.
But people are going to be going out, so make sure you get in enough so they can get out.
Okay, we'll do.
Otherwise, you can swing back around and do a diagonal park next to that car there.
Okay.
And if it's blocking the gate, you could just park outside the gate off to the side.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Never been here before, and they've been hyping it up on the Funny River community game or community page on Facebook. So I thought I'd come out and before I head over and go fishing, check out some peonies. If I'm saying that right. I think we're going to park up here on the side of the road. We keep it clear for people to get in and out. Flowers. I'm a flower guy. I love flowers. Always have. There, that leaves plenty of room for everybody. Let's go see some flowers. Holy smokes, that was gorgeous. What a beautiful little setup. Beautiful flowers. Wow. Crazy. So they do the open house out here in Funny River every year, 2 days a year, Saturday and Sunday. And I was talking to one of the people, I guess, that are involved with it, and he said they were just freaking out a couple of days ago because nothing was open. You know, all the bowls were all tight and everything else. And we've had heat, good heat for the last couple of days, like I said earlier. And everything popped. Just beautiful, just gorgeous. Funny River peonies. Beautiful flowers. Stop and smell the roses, folks, but in this case it's peonies, and they're just beautiful, beautiful flowers. Pretty, pretty colors. I threw some stills in there for you, a little bit of video. Try to get a little bit of artsy fartsy for you. I believe these folks are off the grid. I believe they have direct electrical hookup here. Could be wrong. Before we head over to the fishing hole, this is always a cool spot for a view. Way up around that bend up there is where I usually fish. What a beautiful river. What a beautiful day. Got a couple of people over there plunking. We'll go check and see if they're having any success. Off to the left there is where the Funny River comes into the Kenai River. And this is the Kenai River. It's a beautiful spot. Camp host is down here because his dog is always sleeping on a little pad up there above him while he's fishing.